Hi, hello, welcome back to our YouTube channel. So in this video I'm going to explain about what is digital art, and in upcoming videos I'll also explain about the what is matte painting. First let us focus on digital art. So basically, what is art? Art is nothing but that what we imagine or what we see, that we are going to write an drawing, or it might be painting, or it might be scribble, or it may be doodle, whatever it is, so that we are going to write it on a paper, or something else. It can be anything. So it's called as art. So in the olden days, now also there's a practice of writing, creating an art in a paper. We used to have a canvas, and on that canvas we used to draw our artwork. So the same kind of art, or the same kind of artwork which we are going to do it in a digital way, is called digital art. It can be vector art, it can be rasterized art. Means what is the vector and rasterized means? There are two kind of software when it comes to digital. One is vector softwares and rasterized softwares. Vector softwares are like CorelDRAW or Illustrator, those kind of software, and rasterize are like Photoshop or any kind of video editing softwares are called rasterized software, because it will be containing pixels. If you zoom in, you will get it pixelated. So I'll explain clearly in some other videos how rasterized and vector art, the softwares will work. Okay, so let us now only concentrate on digital art. So in this video I'm going to explain on small digital art for you. So how can you achieve digital art, or if you are a true beginner, or you don't know how to start, so you can follow my videos and you will get in lots of ideas and tips how to work with digital art, and how to do the shadings, how to apply the colors, and how to add the lights, where the light source should come, or all these things, tips and tricks you are going to see in these videos. So let us start without making any delay. Let us begin the video. I'm using the Photoshop right now. It's a rasterized software. Now in this software, first I'll just create new layout or the canvas. I'm not going to explain each and every step of Photoshop. You must know all the tools of Photoshop, then only you should watch this video. I'm not going to explain all the tools of Photoshop. So I got some options over here. I'm going to change centimeters to pixels as I'm working for a digital purpose, and the width I'm going to take 1000, and height also 1000, and I'm going to change the color mode CMYK to RGB. I'll explain what is CMYK and RGB later. So the resolution I'll keep it as a 300. Then create, done. So we took the height and width as a 1000 by 1000, that is a square artboard or a canvas. So the white space you can call it as artboard or a canvas. If you want to create any digital art, what I prefer means make your background into some dark gray color. So the background layer has been selected. I'll choose some dark gray color, and I'll press Alt Delete to apply the color. So the color has been applied for the background layer. So now you might get confused which is the hardboard, which is the some other background things, right? So at the time, what you can do, by now I can sense that this is the hardboard and this is the other space of the Photoshop. So what I'll do, I'll right click over here. I can change the colors over here. So let me take light gray. So now you can see this dark gray is our canvas or artboard. Okay, done. Next I'll take a new layer. So in Photoshop, remember one thing: whatever the new things you're going to do, or whatever the new steps that you're working on, every time you take a new layer, so that you will be having a control of everything. If you do it in a single layer, you won't get that. You will understand later why I said this. So I took a new layer. In this layer, I'm going to create one circle. So I'll show you in 2 to 3 ways how to create a circle in Photoshop. Okay. One, take the selection tool of ellipse elliptical marquee tool. This is one of the method. Hold shift to get a exact circle. Hold shift space and mouse button, you can move the selection. Okay, done. Then leave it once the selection is made. Now apply the color, that whatever the color that you want. For example, right now I'll just take the red color. When you're working on a digital art, what my suggestion is, when you're applying any color, start with the mid-tone. What is mid-tone? This is a mid color. So for every color there are 3 tones. One is highlight, that is light colors, mid-tone, and there's the shadows. Okay, so you can start with the any mid-tone color. Any color, you should take the mid-tone. Okay, that is the mid color of that color, particular color. So apply that color, Alt delete. So the selected area of the circle will be filled with this red color. Okay, then you can press Ctrl D. So this is the one of the method to apply the color. Right, done. So now I'll just delete this layer. Now I'll show you with another type. For this, you no need to take the new layer. You can, I'll just come to the shapes. This is the ellipse tool. Here you will be having strokes and fill. I don't want the stroke. I'll turn off the stroke and I'll take the fill color. You can come here to custom, to pick the custom color. So you can pick any color. Click OK. Done. What do you need to do? Just hold shift. First select and hold shift to create a circle. Then leave it. So this is the shape. Okay. So for this you no need to take a new layer. At any time if you want to change the color, you can change it from over here. Whatever the color that you want, you can pick it. So this is the second method. So I'll show you another method. This is very easiest way to create a circle compared to the first two. So all you need to do is take a new layer. I'll show you the shortcut for the creating a new layers. Control Alt Shift N. Control Alt Shift N or Command Option Shift N is the shortcut to create a new layer. See, we got the new layer. Now first choose the color. Take the brush tool. Take the brush tool. Right click over the brush on the artboard. You will see some different types of brush. That is, one is soft round, hard round, or soft round pressure, whatever it is. I'll choose the hard round. I'll just select the layer once again. Now just increase the brush size. Oh, that's too much. Yeah. Okay, this is enough. Now what you need to do? Just once click it. Done. That's very simple method or the way of creating a circle, right? So I'll show it again. Now I'll use the fastest way, that is the third option. Choose the color. Let me choose some other color. Okay, base the brush tool, right click, choose the hard round brush, create a new layer, Control Alt Shift N, then just come here, adjust the brush size, just click, done. Over. So this is one of the simplest way of creating, or the very easiest way of creating a circle. So now what we need to do for this means we need to apply the shadow and light. So you can decide yourself where the shadow should come and where the light should pass. So for me, I want the right side the shadow should come and the left side the light should come. So from this existing color, what I can do means I'll take one new layer. I'll show you in two ways how to apply the color. So now I took a new layer. Now I'll take the brush tool, change the brush to soft round, then decrease the brush size or increase the brush size according to your the size of the shadow that you want. So this is good for me. Now choose the color for the shadow. So how to choose the color for the shadow means from the existing color, means from this color in the color palette, just move it down little bit. So this is the one level of the shadow. So now what you need to do, you need to apply over here. But what is happening here? The color is also emitting on the outside of the circle, right? So that thing I don't want it to happen. So what I'll do, I'll just press undo, Control Z, hold Control, click on the thumbnail of the layer 1. So what will happen here? It will select the whatever the shape it has. According to that shape, the selection will happen. So I already selected the layer 2. Now apply this shadow. So this is one method, applying the shadow. So the shadow has been applied. Now I'll show you another way. So what is the another way is, make this layer into clipping mask. Right click, create clipping mask, or else you can press Ctrl Alt G is the shortcut for clipping mask. Ctrl Alt G to remove or apply the clipping mask. So once you apply the clipping mask, now just apply the color. See, so the one level shadow has been applied. Now I'll take another new layer, Ctrl Alt Shift N, make a clipping mask. Now I'll take another level of the shadow, bring it down, decrease the brush size. Now apply over here. Okay, this is good. Now I'll take another new layer, make a clipping mask, same process. Now I'll take another level of shadow, so apply over on the edge of the circle, right? Now this looks good. Now I'll apply another level of shadow, little more darker than this. Same process. For every step of the shadow that you need to apply, take new layer. For every shadow, it has to be new layer. Don't do it in one single layer. Now I'll just take another level of shadow, more darker than this. I'll just decrease the brush size and I'll apply on the here. So make sure you, while working, where you need to apply, how much percentage of the shadow should get applied. Okay, now I can apply one more level, that is your wish. If you want little more darker, I'll just apply over here. Okay, this is good for me. So I hope you understood how to apply the shadow. Now let's see how to apply the light color. So same process, take a new layer, apply the clipping mask. Now first choose the mid color, which is here, by taking eyedropper tool. Take a eyedropper tool and click over here. So it took the mid-tone color. Now take the brush. Now from here you need to move it up to get the lighter color. So one level of light, apply it over on this, right? Now take another new layer, make a clipping mask, go to the next level of light, decrease the brush size. For every step decrease your brush size, that will be good. Okay, now go to take another new layer, make a clipping mask, take one more level of light, decrease the brush size. Okay, this is good for me. Now what I'll do, I'll take another new layer. So the light is good for me. I'll just take a little more lighter color now. I'll decrease my brush size. I'll apply it on the opposite side of the circle. Slightly I'll apply it like this. That's it. So it gives us some reflection of the light. Okay, so like this you can create a sphere kind of thing using digital art. It's a very simple and basic step. If you clearly understand this, how to do this, then it's very easy to do any digital art in the Photoshop. So I hope you understood how to do this. So I'll just hide these layers, so you'll get to know what was the first basic shape. This is the first step, basic shape. This is the first basic shape. Then we applied one level of shadow, to second level, third level, fourth, fifth, and we started applying the light colors, see, like this, and we added one reflection. So like this you can create your own digital art. So I hope you enjoyed this video. So subscribe the channel for further more tips and tricks related to the graphic design or digital art or matte painting or video editing, motion graphics or 3D or VFX. Okay, so thank you, take care, bye bye.